Man.
Well, it's quite crazy. When we wrote The Kingsman and we wrote the folklore of it, and it was founded in 1919, my history wasn't good enough. I thought World War One ended in 1919, so I got it slightly wrong. And then I thank God of the Treaty of Versailles, and then I really started reading about history. I wasn't really paying attention. I wasn't a good student. Rasputin was a character in history I'd always been fascinated with, so he was always going to be in it. But when I read more and more about all the things crazy things that actually happened, like the way the bomb did miss, then he was depressed, he went and had a coffee, they went the wrong way, did reverse back, he did just shoot, all that stuff happened. And I was like, okay, there's an amazing story here, and let's tell the secret history of Kingsman, but the history is as real as can be. We look at the story. So Rasputin, I was like, okay, what do we do with Rasputin? How do we make that a great sequence? I know he likes Cossack fighting and dancing and ballet, Tchaikovsky. Let's just take all these things, throw it together and see what happens. Sword fighting, we're like, well, how do we make sword fighting modern and relevant without, but it's, in the end of the day, it's two people with lumps of metal going king, king, ching, 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 cat. And I was like, okay, we've got to do something with that. So then we watched all the old Errol Flynn movies, and you know, just watching how brilliant they were. And I said, we'll just do that and we'll shoot it in a modern manner, but also we shot some of the old fashioned ways of holding shots as well. And I think there's a difference between the action we do and, sort of say, other movies. It's less cut, 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 bang, 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 shake, 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 CG, CG, CG. So we try and, you know, we have actors like Rafe learnt it. You know, he was doing most of that action. And also when you, like with Colin as well, when you're seeing Colin or Rafe, the Oscar-winning or the should-have-been Oscar-winning actor, doing this stuff, it's more interesting than if you're seeing an action star suddenly doing a Oscar-winning dramatic performance. That's like, oh, that's new and that's amazing. Again, you follow the rules of the story. You know, when you're in that moment, you have to stick to that moment, but also, you know, I read a theory years ago that humor comes from sadness. It was the human way of dealing with the dark, sad, crazy world that they were, you know, we're now part of at the moment. Got, you know, gallows humor. And that's why also in this movie, it does start off more serious. And once we get through the turning points, then the humor can come in more and more and more. But I also put in sort of a, let's say, the Rasputin sequences. I thought, well, we can have some fun here. Rasputin was crazy. This gives me license to do some Kingsman-y moments, which will also then make the sad moments later even more sad. You know, so there was a method to the madness of this film. Yeah, especially if I like them as actors. In this film, everyone who dies, I had no choice. So I can't have any regret on this one, because either they died historically or historically, depending whether you believe in the real secret history. Merlin is in the back of my mind all the time. And like, can I really make another movie without Mark Strong? But that's the only looming thing going, oh, because in the original cut of Golden Circle, he doesn't die. So that's still in the back of my mind. Well, if this works, then we thought it'd be lovely and great to go, because I think by the end of this, I hope people want to see another Rafe, you know, another Oxford, Polly and Shola and Aaron together on the next decade. And then after that, they could hand it over to the next decade and go through, I love the idea of going through the secret history of all the decades of espionage and history and how it all changed, and bring that together. So one day we get to that point, why was it Harry Hart said, there's a reason why aristocrats develop weak chins, Kingsman needs new blood. So I'd love to go through the decades. Lots of things one would love to do in life, and it doesn't mean you get to do it, but if we get the chance, we'll continue.